Hi, this is SCAC Media Days here with Tiger Football. I'm joined here with Jeremy Urban, head coach, senior linebacker Brad Hood, and offensive lineman Joel Holmes. All right, so Coach, the team reported on the 11th. How's camp energy been like so far?
It's been great. You know, you're always kind of cautiously optimistic at the beginning. Everyone's excited that first day when they get a chance to finally hit the field. Everyone's energy's high. Everyone's jumping around, having a good time. But now that we're a few practices in and the energy's still high, the focus is really locked in. It's starting to become more real that this has a chance to be a special group.
Awesome. Well, Coach, obviously your returners know what your expectations are, but how have the newcomers really adjusted to your program?
I think they've adapted extremely well. You know, we take pride in recruiting small classes, really carefully crafted classes. We bring them in early, a couple times in the off season, so that they can get to know our guys, start to understand what that culture is like, what the expectations are. Our old guys do a phenomenal job of reaching out during the summer and really starting to build that relationship. So they come in fully understanding what it's going to be like, and they've jumped in 2 feet first, and they're not looking back.
Sounds good. That being said, what are your goals and expectations for those that are returning this year?
Well, I think that we want to take the next step. You know, these guys have heard me say a couple of times that last year is last year's team. You know, we've got a lot of people who are back, but we can't rest on last year's success and the growth that they had. They were very special. They doubled their wins from our first year as a staff to the second year, and we want to take the next step this year.
So this team did, go 8-2 last year, and they finished second in the conference. What needs to be done in order for you to take that championship?
I think we have to focus one day at a time. You know, it's a funny shaped ball. It bounces funny ways. We did a nice job protecting it last year. We did a great job getting it on defense. We need to make sure that we are conscientious of that this year, really try to win the turnover margin, and then see how it shapes up. Stay healthy and go out and compete every day. And we've got to go through TLU and Seguin, so hopefully our guys are ready for that this year.
Sounds good. Now I'm opening it up to the players here. Feel free to answer. So what has the excitement level been like for y'all as players returning this first few days of camp?
The excitement level's been through the roof. We have a lot of returners back from a very talented team last year, a team that went 8-2. All of those guys are very hungry, very excited to get back out and kind of redeem ourselves for coming up short last year. You pair that with a bunch of young, hungry guys looking to prove themselves, and the attitude is just contagious. Everyone's really excited and hungry, and we're just looking to make the most of this year.
Sounds good. Now, Coach Urban touched a little bit about his expectations for the incoming players, but how are you as players helping them to adjust to this program?
You know, doing an internship here in San Antonio is very convenient. I could work with some of the young guys, get them used to our work ethic, our work style. And so just through my internship and through the summer, I've been working with them, getting them used to what we do here and getting them ready to go for the season.
Sounds good. So it's been a long off season. How have y'all grown as players?
As a player personally, I've just focused on improving my technique, becoming more relentless and violent, nasty on the field, and hoping to have that spread to the rest of my teammates also.
Have y'all, been working on anything as individuals to help improve the game as a whole, improve your team as a whole?
Well, I'm an old man, and so I've been working on my health, trying to get everything ready to go for this one last go-around. But I was spending time on the field throughout the summer, getting ready, getting in shape, and getting ready to go.
Sounds good. So, Brad, last year Trinity football led the conference with only allowing 15.3 points per game. So what are y'all doing this year in order to prepare and continue that success on defense?
Well, we can't rest on what the team last year did, so we know that. So we're coming into camp intense and competitive, going against these guys every day, getting after it. We got a little intense today, which is good. Getting ready to go for when we get another team lined up against us.
Sounds good. Now, Joel, same goes for you. What is the offense doing this year in order to improve on what they did in the previous season?
Like Brad said, we can't rest on what we did last year. We have a lot of very talented players coming back, and these guys know the offense already. Our main focus is just limiting mental mistakes and trying to be perfect in everything we do, being very deliberate and very just focused. And I feel like that's going to make our offense one of the best in the country.
Sounds great. Thank you, guys. This has been Trinity Football here with SCAC Media Days.